You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sky People Chief coming peace, love, and I'm just trying to see where you going with that on. You got cute for me.
Looking like my baby. I don't come in here unless they pay me. I've been here all night, I'm feeling wavy, but they closing down like the Gallery Road Macy's. Where we finna go, though? We can hit the town to take some photos. Girl, I got the smoke, but can you roll, though? You know I thought about you jumping on this pole. Go somewhere with all that over there you got. Running up my spot, do you running there a lot? You ran into a riding rich, I'm good with the box. It'll be a remix, non-stop, let it rock. Look who just got you for me, baby. I hope that I run into you tonight. The things you do to me, baby.
La yeah.
Look who bringing back Jet magazines, ain't it? Beauty of the week indeed, that's a queen, ain't it? And she throw back on the smoke. I asked what it is, she said the presidential shit, not that tangerine, ain't it? She said, boy, stop. You thought it, you tried it. I said, yeah, whatever, if it's so that I'd buy it. Windows to your soul, girl, I love the way your eyes get. When I look into them, I fall in a pool of violence. That's just what it's like, I got a jet that you can pilot. When we see each other, always frequent flyer mileage. It's always a let she be like, boy, why you so childish? Because the internet, she said, jet be quiet. You know I'm a fool, Barrymore, I'm a riot. Like God is to a like God, I'm lying. You can't make you, we ain't been the best diet. You know what it is, me and Slim, we just vibing.
come see me another day when money ain't no problem. And my Twitter account got about 5 million followers. I'm on a bumpy road, but bitch, I'm smooth and go like butter. Fly away like beauties do after their caterpillars. I'm changing, don't need a filter. Been vibing since I was a toddler. Got the juice from my father. Maybe that's why I bother to bring this light tonight and illuminate their tomorrows. Saving them from their sorrows. Hope if I lead, they follow. Cause man, we need a beacon, I'ma be that shit. Little girl made it off rapping, never sold a brick or hit a lick. Appreciate the little things, alleviate the lunatics. Then maybe then I'll take your shit. Cause baby, I've been thinking about it all day. Looks so good, I'll fuck you in this hallway. Tryna run the world, but I can't concentrate. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad. Babe, I'm feeling better and I'm stormy weather. Run off endeavors. Picked my ass off the pavement. Thought I'd be there forever. I always think I know better. I always know that I don't. I'm seeing God as a humor. Sometimes I feel like a joke. Grandmama laughing in heaven. Still ain't done right with my blessing. You fresh air when I'm stressing. You make me feel I can stand it. Flying away from this planet. You pick me up when I'm landing. I can't be so damn distracted. Gotta go through with my planning. I knew that we were meant to be the night I caught your show. And now we running shit but have so very far to go. And all I need is you and me, and that's the only thing I know. So go ahead and drop them draws just like before. Yo, cause baby, I've been thinking about it all day. Looks so good, I'll fuck you in this hallway. Tryna run the world, but I can't concentrate. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad every Sunday night. Something like that Nunu and Rashad.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right, you could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
Paint your mind on a damaged canvas. Your heart is my main campus. I can't go on without you. your stomach. Remind yourself you're working for something. You wouldn't be doing this all for nothing. No, free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. I don't wanna hear about what died inside the club. I just wanna know why it's so hard to show some love. Wonder if they know Fat Tone died of thug. Wonder if they know Jimi Hendrix died of drugs. Life ain't what it seems to be on TV all the time. Every song's a poem, doesn't always have to rhyme. Draw a bigger picture for coloring in the lines. It's important to paint your portrait before you die. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher.
I just want to run my business and do relationship with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke. Tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Hey hustlers, ready to level up your wardrobe? Check out All Hustle, No Fear, the brand that keeps your grind strong and fearless. From our stylish hoodies to trendy t-shirts to our motivational mugs, we've got you covered. And for a limited time only, grab your exclusive Jesus Drugs Only hoodies.
Weed is good all the time, and all the time weed is good. Hashtag A-Gram.
Don't wait. Visit allhustlenofear.com and gear up today. Show the world you hustle hard and fear nothing. All Hustle, No Fear. Wear your ambition. Shop now at www.allhustlenofear.com.
What are we talking?
Oh no. I don't know about these niggas, but I'm finna pop my shit. I don't know about these niggas, but I'm finna pop my shit. Pop my shit, pop my shit. Young nigga counting up them digits. Cash, cash, right. Young nigga chasing at the millions. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about these niggas. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know about these niggas. These niggas be talking this and that, but don't even be on this and that. Smoking outside till a nigga got cat rats. If it ain't about money, then I can't interact. If it ain't about money, then I ain't calling back. Chopping more trees than the motherfuckers, I'm a jack. Good thinking good weed, always gotta come back. Hope that ain't your hoe, cause you know she ain't coming back. That's my lighter, man. I need to breathe for a minute. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. Everybody talking about J Brick, cause they know a nigga too damn lit. Lil' mama had to put shades on, cause the way that my diamond fucking heat. Get lit, bitch, do some lit shit. Hop on the dick, then hit a split. Hop about the dick, give it lit. Girl, give me kids, love that freaking shit. I don't know about these niggas, but I'm finna pop my shit. Young nigga counting up them digits. Young nigga chasing at the millions. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about these niggas. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know about these niggas. Smoking down Zola cause a nigga got cat rats. If it ain't about money, then I can't interact. If it ain't about money, then I ain't calling back. Chopping more trees than the motherfuckers, I'm a jack. Good niggas, good weed, always gotta come back. Oh, that ain't your hoe, cause you know she ain't coming back.
That song just stops. Hey, how y'all doing out there today? Good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all been? What's up, my friends? It's your girl Sunshine Reigns, aka Griselda Blanca, aka You Need a Motivator, aka the Party Starter. But you tune in each and every day because I am your hood unicorn. I'm here to wake you up with positivity, motivation, current events, and a whole lot of laughter. All right. So let's go ahead and get this day started. Hey, I am Candace Latrice. How you doing out there? Is the messenger is out there bridging the gap. TBB goods. What's up? And I'm still growing. I see y'all all out there on my Instagram live. Hold on. I'm trying to pull my TV up so I can see what I need to see. Shout out to the comment section already going in. We got folks sending in requests already saying, wait a minute. It was this song you used to play and I want to hear it again. That's right, King. I saw you want to hear Bucks Run It Up. And I got you. I will be playing that during the next break. Nope, that is not the one we want to watch. If you out there and you have a song that you want to hear me play that you know I've played before, don't go asking me for some shit that y'all know ain't on my playlist. Okay, unless you sending it in and you wanting us to promote your music that's different, go through the channels and we got you. But if you ain't heard me play, it ain't about to play on this next break. Okay, that's just not gonna happen. Good morning. Teacher Anitra said, you know what her song is every single time she want to hit Chico. So we'll have some Chico Fue coming up. King says, yo, I really went down a Willie Hen rabbit hole over the weekend. That guy is absolutely the truth. I absolutely love a fearless, innovative creature mind. Hence why I'm here. We love you for that too. And yeah, I promise you, there's a point in doing this where you realize there's a line, right? And there's journalism and then there's something else. I believe that as a journalist, of course, they are definitely taught to be non-biased, to love everything. You're just here to accept and to whatever, you know what I mean? Like you're everywhere, right? I'm not a journalist. I'm a conversationalist. And I stand by the thought process of I really only want to seek out interviews with people that I'm interested in, that I'm in awe of, or people that I respect, right? Or your story is amazing and I want to hear more. Now, it's different when you hit me up and be like, hey, can I come on your show? That's what's up. Come on in. Go through the channels. Come on in. But if I'm going to go searching for you, I'm looking for something very particular. And I think that's why I also don't play into the trending culture a lot. Y'all ask me about people all the time, and I don't know who these people are outside of the trends that go on. You know, like I know who Sexy Red is, but if you ask me really to drop some Sexy Red bars right now or to know some Sexy Red music, I'm not going to be able to do that for you. As with a lot of people that are going on, I really don't like the fact that y'all have made girlfriends and boyfriends of celebrities. That is stupid as hell to me. And I stand by the fact that, what do you do? What do you do? It's not even that you're a model anymore. It's just you turn your phone on and you've gotten your body done. And so because of that, you're famous. Those people aren't famous to me. I'm not interested in those people at all. And I know I probably should keep it to myself who those people are, but as of right now, I have no problem telling you. I'm gonna tell you somebody who stand out to me, and I still wouldn't interview this person, but if I could be in the same room with them so I could stare, that's what's up. Bernice Bujos, or whatever her name is, that bitch is fine. She is fine. She really is. She is gorgeous. Like, that grandma is gorgeous, right? But I haven't heard anything about her or what she has done that makes me want to interview her. But then you have somebody like Willie Hen, who, on a larger scale of things, he might not be known like that. But for me, he's a celebrity. Every time Willie Hen comes in for an interview on my show, I'm excited. When I saw Willie Hen and I'm gonna say it like that, in concert, when I saw Willie Hen on stage, I'm running to the front like everybody else because he's singing the songs I know and I'm loving it. So I'm really glad that All Hustle No Fear has the ability to introduce y'all to new music and to create new fandoms. That song that I just played, I don't know. I'm really feeling that. Like, I'm really feeling that joint. It's a good song. And I found myself singing Rabbi over the weekend. His song. I'll play it later. But I was singing that. I remember I was walking around the house cleaning and I see myself in the bathroom singing his song. So yes, absolutely, you guys. And we already know Sunshine gonna sing some Dope Diana, and Sunshine is definitely gonna sing some Les Riley and some Sha'Carri. Shy, I play her across a couple of other shows because she has I hear King in my head saying, is this the same girl that's singing about let me fuck on you? Yes, she's got a really amazing song that is a Christian driven song called I'm Blessed. And when I hear that song, I feel it in my soul. Like, I feel like I'm going to church. And she also has a really good Mother's Day song. It's a song called My Mama or something like that. I need to go find it. But it goes real heavy on TikTok. Like, around Mother's Day, you'll see that song on everybody's TikToks, and they showing their videos about their mamas and stuff. That's Sha'Carri. So yeah, shout out to the artists that we out here playing and we pushing. And sometimes I know I get into a place where I even turn into the radio and I play the same stuff over and over again, but I kind of have favorites. But I love it, absolutely positively love it when you guys give me requests, because I'm gonna play the music you love. I imagine that during my breaks you guys are, cleaning up or getting dressed and you're listening and you're not turning because it's on a commercial because your song is about to come up, you know? So I hope that imagination, or I hope that thought process is in alignment with what's going on. And hey, you know, I'm enjoying this. I see that King says, what happened to good, bad, and funny? We ain't did that in a while. And you ain't lied, King. We haven't done good, bad, and funny in a while. And I will yeah, I'll bring that back if that's something y'all want to do. I think it's because y'all don't tell me y'all good, bad, and funnies as much. But we got to figure out a way to make sure, like maybe I'll remind y'all on Thursdays. I'll send you a reminder out on Thursdays on my Instagram that on Friday, I need y'all to tune in and tell me your good, bad, and funny for the week. Because I definitely want to hear it. We got Herbal Trucker in the building. She's saying, I woke up with "You Get on My Damn Nerves" on my mind. I love that song. It fits for everything. And it don't even have to be sexual. Like some of the parts of that song, when she's like, it could be a regular person. It's like, and we don't see eye to eye. That song is a really good song. Again, found it on Instagram and TikTok. If you are an artist, push your music. Put it out there. You never know. You never know who's listening to it and creating fandoms. Because the Rich Auntie Show, they love that song. They request that song. Start our show out with "You Get on My Damn Nerves," or one of the co-hosts to come in, because it's always Sean, short hair Sean. Sean to come in and she'll be singing it. It's like soon as she walk in here, she hears the song in her head and she'll start singing it. I'll be like, "You want me to start with that?" She'll be like, yeah, start with that one. King says with Sha'Carri, you can feel all of her songs. And I feel you with that one. You can. With Sha'Carri, her music is very soulful. And I can understand why she says she wants to be a writer. You know, she's moving more so into the writing aspects and behind the scenes. But I could definitely see her being like another Tim's. Somebody who writes more, but is still a really great artist. And later on, they just pop out. You're like, "Where you been? Like, you just came out of nowhere." And they're like, "Nah, you've been listening to my music. You just didn't know it was my words." So shout out to Sha'Carri. She was one of those people. I had her on my show when we was in the old building. Like back when we was on MLK, I had Sha'Carri, and she lives out in Memphis or something like that. So maybe one day I might be able to get her on again. Not maybe. I'm going to get Sha'Carri on again. And I want you guys to really jump into the comment section and just let her know how much you love her. I think artists need that. You know, that's another thing that I really love being able to do, is to bring artists in here that you guys love and allowing them to feel the reception of how y'all feel about them, because they need that pat on the back too. They definitely need that pat on the back too. King says, me and wifey watched his stand-up. Definitely a must-see to anyone who hasn't seen it. Oh yeah. And the graphics in his stand-up, Bam did an amazing job with those graphics in that stand-up. It definitely is funny. And he has more than one. I think he has 3 now. I think he has 3 stand-ups now. And he wasn't a comedian before that. He just one day decided, I'm gonna get up on stage and do an hour, and blew that shit out the water. It was absolutely amazing. And I was in the crowd for that too, sitting in the back, cracking the fuck up. And I was sitting next to it was me, Kels, and Baba Soul, and we was just sitting there just cracking the fuck up. Like it was good. It definitely was a good show. Herbal Trucker said, yes, she has some great music. Hey, Killer Nation, how you doing? Ain't seen you in a while. Good day from Soweto. It's been a minute. Miss you guys. Sunshine, you've been busy with some content here in South Africa locally. It's nice to see you, and you look unique and special. Thank you. Hey, how you doing, Killer Nation? What's up? Yes. So, let's get straight to it. I've got motivation for you guys, and it actually came to me around 5:30 in the morning. I can tell you that because my brain don't cut off for some reason, and I promise you, I be thinking about y'all while I'm laying in my bed, not sleep. And the download came this morning around 5, and I've been thinking about it ever since then. So my motivation for you this morning starts off with a question, and it's, do you know how strong it is? Do you know how powerful it is? Are you mindful of how it works? Okay, and I know you're wondering, what is it? What's strong? What's powerful? What am I supposed to be mindful about? This. Your tongue. La lengua. This muscle that we tend to forget is so strong and powerful that it's magical. See, when you move this thing, you can make things happen. You can make things that are in your mind come true. You can speak things into existence, so much so that you have to be mindful of what you say. So my other question for you is today, are you using this amazing muscle to your advantage? We just got finished saying how Sha'Carri writes amazing music and it touches me, it moves me. Those are her words, but when she sings them, when she speaks them, when she uses that tongue, she pushes that out and you can feel that. There are things that you have used your tongue for as a sword, and it has cut someone deep. It has left a mark on their soul. You can remember when someone has said something to you that has stayed with you your whole life, because this is such a powerful tool and weapon. So my question is, are you using this to your advantage? And are you paying attention to other tongues and how they affect you? Oh, baby. I know I'm getting deep on you this morning, but somebody out there needs to be brought back. See, y'all want to be demure. You want to be mindful. But what are you being demure and mindful about? You using this tongue to spread hate, not love. You're using your tongue to bring somebody down instead of building them up. You're using your tongue to silence instead of speaking up. Your tongue is one of the most powerful things that you have in your arsenal, and you're not using it. And the crazy part about it is we're not mindful of our tongue because we don't realize that this muscle right here, it's like our assist. When you're playing basketball, you get points for being the person that throws the assist because it's so important. You got the ball to the person that was going to make the play. It's important. You use this in conjunction with this. Your tongue assists your heart. I'll wait. Somebody said, oh shit, Sunshine got deep on me. Hold on, wait a minute. Well, I told you it was a download. This ain't coming from me. This is coming from something else. Somebody need this message. When you use your tongue in conjunction with your mind, that is an assist. When you use your tongue in conjunction with your soul, that is an assist. What are you letting this muscle assist you with? We talk about spells because you write it down. But baby, have you ever wrote down your spell and then started chanting it and speaking it out loud? Whew. What about mantras? See, this thing right here is so powerful. and so misunderstood and underused. You can use this to speak life into a person or cast death upon them. So my question is, how have you been using your tool? How have you been using this muscle? How have you been using or letting it assist you? I'll wait. Hey, Hefe to go. How you doing? I had played your song earlier today. Gotta start tuning in a little bit more. But who out there who understand what I'm saying? Who feeling my message this morning? Because we just got finished having a nice conversation about artists and how dope they are and how we love hearing their music. And what you're listening to is this. They're using this tool, this muscle, in one of the most beautiful ways that a human can. And it touches your soul. Those words come into you. That's why I tell people, listen, if you want to change your life, change the music that you're listening to. If you are in a relationship right now and it's not a lot of love in that relationship, you mad all the time, he mad all the time, what y'all listening to? If you always cheating on somebody or somebody, you always picking people that's cheating on you, maybe you should stop listening to so much Future. Maybe if you are having a depressive episode, I get it. Sometimes when you're feeling bad and you're feeling low, you want to listen to music that understands your feelings. So you listening to that SSSCon or whatever that boy's name was because you feel that emo, that depression vibe. Maybe you're understanding what Kevin Gates is saying and you feeling that. But if you listen to it for too long, it becomes a part of you in a way that you might not need to gravitate to. Maybe, just maybe, you need to listen to some Pharrell because I'm happy. Maybe you need to change up what you're listening to. If you always trying to scam, scheme, and skunk your way through the world, maybe you need to stop listening to that type of music. And you need to get some Jill Scott in your life, or you need to get you some India Arie. You need to get you some Sade. If you want some more loving and touching and hugging and feeling in your life, maybe you need to play you some Marvin Gaye and some Peabo Bryson. You need to bring something into your world that you listening to, that the tongue, when that tongue let it go, the spell that tongue was casting was one of positivity and love and feeling good, baby. It's not just how you use it, but it's also how you receive it. Has somebody ever said something to you that has stuck on you so hard that you can't let it go? I am very, very, very cautious as to how I use my words, because I know that I don't get to choose what I have said to you that will stay with you. Throughout my life, I've had people come to me and I might not remember them. I might not remember the conversation. It doesn't matter. But they remember what I said to them. What I said had so much of an impact that years later, it stuck with them. That means something to me. Trust me, I'd rather shut the fuck up than to say something that I did not mean. You will never hear me say, that's not what I meant, unless you are not understanding what I'm saying. But trust me, I am choosing my words very carefully, because it's not how you say it all the time. It's exactly what you say. I'm listening to the words you chose. You didn't say you can go to hell. You said we can go to hell. Well, wait a minute. That's different. We ride together, die together, bad boys for life. Let's go. But this is so strong. This is so powerful. Do you work it out? You work out all your other muscles. Do you walk around choosing to to be mindful. And today I'm going to work out this muscle as a love muscle. Today I'm going to say wonderful things to any and everyone that crosses my path. I'm going to use this for good. Today I'm going to speak life into someone. I'm going to use this for good. If you're not mindful, if you're not paying attention to how you're using this, it could be a sword. It can cut so deep. And what's worse is it's an invisible cut. You might not never know the damage that you've created with this muscle because you were not mindful, because you didn't pay attention, because you didn't care. This right here is one of the most powerful tools you have in your arsenal. And when you use it in conjunction with your mind, when you use it in conjunction with your heart, when you use it in conjunction with your soul, you can create things that last forever. You can change the world with this. That's my motivation for today. That's all I got. I don't have nothing else for you. But do you know how you using your tongue? All right. That's it. That's all I got for you. I don't know who needed that word, but that's a word for you. And there it is. Y'all, we've got a great show planned for you today. It is Monday, and on Mondays we do Bruh, I Got Fired, and we also do Boss Moves. And for Bruh, I Got Fired today, they're a little different. I'm not gonna lie. My Bruh, I Got Fired today, we're on a little different side, and they're gonna cause a conversation. So get in that comment section, because this conversation, we're gonna have some. We're gonna have some adult conversations today. The first one is Florida schools are ordered to cut contraception and consent from sex ed curriculum and pushes abstinence only. And we're not talking about private schools. We're not talking about one particular school. We're talking about Florida. I'm going to tell you one reason why this is stupid to me. Because all our kids see and hear right now is sex. It's sex. So you can't push sex on your children and then say be abstinent. It just don't make sense. Because then you have what's going on in Florida. You have Florida, Georgia, and Texas. They have some of the highest rates of STDs right now. Texas is going through a HIV crisis right now. And you're trying not to, okay, whatever. I'm not going to get into that. You're going to come back and we're going to have that conversation. Also, ex-New York City COVID Cesar was fired from his job after copping to a drug-fueled sex party during the pandemic. So you saying I'm sitting up here hunkered down with these fools that I don't like in my own house right now, Zoom schooling and being pissed and everything, and you out here just doing the hucklebuck and the horizontal poker with anybody, and you got good you got drugs, because they wasn't Jesus drugs, so they wasn't good. So you got drugs and having sexual relations and stuff and passing fluids, and I can't go to my friend's funeral or see somebody get married or hug my grandma. You telling us to shelter in place, but you out here face down, ass up, Diddy party. I'm so glad you got fired. We're going to talk about that. Also, this is a sad one. We got to say bye-bye to the pandas in Atlanta. That's right. The pandas, the panda exhibit in Atlanta is being fired. It's going away. If you remember, I talked about this a couple of months ago and told y'all this was going to happen because China is basically going around the world, and anybody who got any of their pandas, they sucking them back in. They bringing their pandas back home. They said, you know what? Y'all leased our pandas for long enough. Bring them back now. So that's what's going on with that. And we're going to have a conversation about that. Later on in the show, we have Boss Moves, and we're going to talk about how Sha'Carri Richardson's former high school has decided to name a track after her. And I think that is so dope, especially for the young Black girls coming up. If you are like me, I'm one of those people who, when something is named after somebody, or if it's a place and it has somebody's namesake, I tend to look it up. I actually had a conversation about this morning. The neighborhood that I live in and the rec center that my kids kind of grew up going to is called Ben Hill. And we always walk around saying Ben Hill, Ben Real, and everything like that, right? And something in my soul said, let's look up who the F Ben Hill is. And so I did. And he's a racist. Oh, like that, he was a philanthropist, but he was a horrible racist, like big bigoted racist, like it says it, like he was a racist. And I had to get rid of my hoodie because I can't have Ben Hill across my titties knowing he would have not liked me. I just couldn't have did it. And very, very happy when the rec center renamed that rec center William Walker. And they renamed that rec center after Mr. William Walker, who is the head of that rec center, but he's been there for like 50 years. Like he was there when Dwight Howard used to play at that rec center and everything else. He was there for a long time. So they named it after him. I want a William Walker hoodie. You see what I'm saying? Even when it comes down to the schools, our kids are going to a lot of different schools, but have you ever looked up the name of the school, or do your kids know the name of the schools? Why, like who they go to? Like William McKinley. I went to a school called McKinley Elementary. I remember that one. And it was named after him. I don't remember what he did right now, but that was in California. But my kids go to Fickett Elementary. That's a man's name. Bunch Middle. That's named after somebody. Like, I think them naming this after Sha'Carri is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Because little Black girls growing up immediately gonna know that's a Black lady name. Who is Sha'Carri? And then they can see what this girl has done. That's a boss move. That is a boss move. This is a big one. Also, California becomes the second state to require parents to save their earnings for child influencers. And I think this is amazing. I do. Because y'all sitting up here making these kids work and do everything else for this camera. Put some of this money away from them babies. Absolutely. And last but not least, we're going to talk about T.I. and Tiny. They back in the news again. Hold on. Start that camera back. Why did that stop? There we go. That's not the right camera. There we go. All right. We're also going to talk about T.I. and Tiny, and they win $17 million against MA Entertainment over OMG dolls. And I've said this many times over. Rich people don't get rich by doing things that whatever they did to get rich. Rich people get rich by suing other people. Go look through it. A lot of people have really made they millions, made like hefty sums of money because they sued the fuck out of somebody. Jay-Z sued, who did Jay-Z? Jay-Z done sued a couple of folks, but Jay-Z got a lot of his money from suing. It ain't as much from music as y'all think. I stand on that one. These niggas be suing folks and making a lot of money. That's what they do. Okay, because 17 million, baby, and they didn't have to do nothing. They just got to pay their lawyer out. They ain't did no work. This is All Hustle No Fear on his 92.3. The real definition of internet radio. I'm your girl Sunshine Reigns, and we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. We already had a request, and I'm gonna fulfill your request. So here is Highness with Run It Up. And if you don't know, this is the Milwaukee Bucks song. They play this at the Milwaukee Bucks games because these girls is doing it. They are amazing, and I'm very proud of them because I know them personally. Like, I'm a fan. Hey, Rebel. Hey, Queenie.
Yeah. Highness. Run, sweat. Running. Run, sweat. Running. Yeah. Run it up. I'ma run it up. Get the funds. Every lump sum. Get the buzz. Every last one. Run it up. I'ma run it up. Run it up. I'ma run it up. Run it up. I'ma run it up. Get the buzz. Every last one. Run it up. I'ma run it up. I be trying to stay low key like them quicksands, but I stick out like them kickstands. Quick man, have a sit man, lyrical hit man. I'm gifted. How I be getting them. Man, hand me a band if I had to move my hand. Move when I'm hungry, always eat, be going ham. God gave me demands, take off from Uncle Sam, and I don't give a cause that ain't my fam. I'm steady climbing, kings and queens behind me. Earth girls aligning, everything in timing. Put the G in grinding, hate me cause I'm rising. JBBB Jordan, all the gold I'm mining. Yeah, run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the funds, every lump sum. Get the buzz, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the buzz, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up.
Yeah, coming out. Dripping so hard, I'm about to drown. Write that down. Hear this be quiet, I'm smoking loud. Jumping all in the crowd, playing to win. Can I foul? Pressure to win, won't throw in the towel. Pressure made diamonds, I'm shining now. New queens on the block for the rain. Make it rain cause I'm hot like a flame. Got a king, so I'm hard to maintain. I be hot in the sky like rain. No salon. These snakes for the mow your line. Get a cake, get the pound, I ain't talking dog. Drip from the thrift, come on. Jamal on base. Run it up, win the race. I'm tired like a lace. Gotta eat, haters on my plate. Only real can see fake. Queen on the beat, king for replace. Heart too big, no time for hate. Money trees, give me shade.
Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the funds, every lump sum. Get the buzz, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up.
Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the buzz, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Run it up, I'ma run it up. Get the bucks, every last one. Run it up, I'ma run it up.
Are you in need of some tattoo therapy? Visit Studio 219 for your next tattoo or piercing. Studio 219 is located at 1900 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, just 1 mile from the Lindbergh train station. Studio 219 is open Monday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and closed every Sunday. Book your appointment today by visiting www.studio219ink.com. That's studio219inc.com. Make sure to follow 219 on Instagram for promotions and specials at Studio 219ink. Studio 219. Let us fix your creative itch.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. And every morning you wake up with us because we rock your mic.
Mm-hmm. How big is your mic, Sunshine?
Big enough to interview you with.
Chico!
Yeah. Hey, I just got hit 8 times, I'ma do what I do. Pussy nigga, get your paper, I ain't worried about you. You niggas cuffing on these hoes when they really want you. My bitch home washing bloody money, she gon' iron it too. Niggas ratting like it's cool, my shit just hit the news. Swear to God I'm out here grinding cause I only want blues. Niggas turn Chico bionic, doctor added the screw. I'm getting busy cooking up and I'm still in ICU. I'm contemplating retaliation, nigga, what should I do? This shit brought me back to prison, got me rocking in blue. I ain't rocking with no bunkie, give me a private room. Nurse just took me on a date, she know I got the juice. Why I'm eating bullshit when baby feeding me fruits? My ex trying to get me the spoon, but I don't do the cahoot. But 30 bench truck off the lot and everything still brand new. Tried to piece me up like 50, all I did was recruit. Yeah. try to set me up. Cause I don't give a fuck. The money coming in, they try to wet me up. I started chasing nigga, cause I ain't give a fuck. The money coming in, a nigga wet me up. I started chasing nigga, cause I ain't give a fuck.
Hey, listen, we got Big Yada in the building. For y'all don't know who Big Yada is, that's my security. She taking real good care of me. And then we got this nigga, he want ice cream and cake. They ain't want me to walk, they ain't want me to live. But guess what? We did it.
Chico! Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like you if you're being yourself, fuck them.
Tell him again, fuck them. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. Yeah. Ever been happy to help a motherfucker, then when you need help, motherfucker said, ever felt like you be there for motherfuckers that never be there when we dance them? Hard to know who really care for and love you, cause all the above is a mouthful of. That's why I stay out the way hollering. Then give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken.
Oh, get the fuck out my face with that gibberish. All that say chasing prohibited. Most of them little bitty rotisseries giving that kitty the hell for the city. So slimming for sure, keep it pimping. You come with them gimmicks, them hoes get the shimmy like. I'm about to blow like a semi, so mixing the smoke with the Henny like.
I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken. You ever stuck out your neck for motherfuckers that stabbed you in the back for a check? So you ever pulled up the check a motherfucker that never paid back all their debt? So you ever regretted sexing a motherfucker that don't be ready to stretch you? To answer your questions, yes, then I give me some pussy and sleep in it. Ho. I'm me, ho. That's all I can be, ho. Everyone else is taken.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends. That's it.
Hey, let's go. I know y'all like that. Y'all like that Chico. What? And then y'all also like that. Fuck. Look, I'm gonna hit up TZ Fontaine and let him know that he needs to add that song to his playlist on YouTube because people looking for it. And so I'll tell TZ that. I think it's the same thing with Chico. If y'all know that beat, that's Lotto's beat. He did a jacking for beats after he got shot. So I don't know if he can post that like that. But that's one of those things about me. If you post some shit that I like, I'll snatch it. I'll snatch it. I will. I'll snatch it and don't give a fuck. I'll let you know I snatched it, but I'm gonna snatch it. All right, so let's get this thing started. When it comes to sexual education, I think that we are looking at it completely wrong. Sexual education has nothing to do with religion. Sexual education should have nothing to do with whether or not it's a sin to have sex or anything like that. Sexual education needs to be about public health. Period and point blank. That's all it is to it. And sexual education does not need to be about sexual relationships. That's a big belief that I have too. I'm not here to talk to you about who you love and how you love them. I'm here to talk about your body, how your body works, and what happens when your body interacts with other bodies. Okay? I need y'all to understand that. That's what sexual education is about. All right? I'm that parent that once my kid gets to be a certain mental state, it ain't about age. It's about mental. Because some of y'all little nasty mother suckers kids out here at 7, 8, 9, 10, little mannish. Y'all need to show them some stuff early. But my son is 13. Mentally, the other kids around him might be getting in that headspace, but my baby not there yet. But the moment I see that he's there, the first thing I'm going to have him look up on his phone is cauliflower penis. And you can, if you have it. If that don't make you understand why you need to put on a rubber or why you need to protect yourself from every single person every time, don't worry, I got more pictures. In Florida, significant changes to sex education in public schools have sparked a debate among educators, health professionals, and parents. Following new regulations passed under the state's HB 1069 law, signed by Governor Ron DeSantis, asshole, in May of 2023, sex education is now heavily restricted. Contraceptives can only be mentioned as a health resource, and any visual demonstrations or explanations on how to use them are prohibited. Everything got directions on it. Everything has directions on it. You telling me, okay, this is another thing. Sex education wouldn't be necessary if parents didn't treat sex as if it was taboo. You had to do it to get them, but you can't explain to them what it is and what it means. So yes, we do need an outside entity to teach your kids about their body. There are boys who believe the baby comes out the butt. There are boys who believe that we pee out of our like the things that men believe because they haven't had sex education and don't understand how a person's body works. Hell, the things that women believe and don't understand because they don't know how a man's body works. Come on, y'all. Additionally, schools must eliminate content related to topics like abuse, consent, domestic violence, fluids, gender identity, and LGBTQ plus issues. Okay, I don't agree with that because some of the highest rates of domestic violence comes in teenage relationships. So we're not going to explain to our kids what this means so that they can grow up to be adults that have this same problem with putting their hands on people while they're in a relationship. And while we're talking about it, if you're the type of person that teaches your children that a love tap is okay, you're basically teaching your child that domestic violence is okay. What you're teaching your daughters when you tell him, oh, if that little boy hits you on the playground that he likes you, what you are teaching your daughter is that love comes with violence. Put your hands on my daughter and my son will put his hands on you. I promise you, there is no love tap in my household. We don't play fight with love. We play fight with anger. We don't play fight with love. There's no we're not making love and tapping and hitting synonymous. Don't you put your hands on me to show me that you love me. Also, you're getting rid of consent. Why would you get rid of teaching kids what it means to consent? So basically, we're going to have a whole new wave of predators out here and rapists because you don't understand that no means no. That if she's drunk, that means she can't consent. I'll wait. Elisa Barr, a professor of public health at the University of North Florida, highlighted the challenges these changes present. Speaking with sex education teachers across multiple districts, Barr pointed out that banning terms like fluids complicates efforts to educate students on how HIV and other sexually transmitted infections are transmitted. Y'all gonna go back to believing that you can catch HIV by sitting on a toilet, which you cannot, because you don't understand how it's contracted. Because you don't. Now listen to this though. Listen to this. Florida currently ranks among the states with the highest number of new HIV diagnoses. Y'all know something that I miss that I haven't seen in a long time? I don't know about y'all, but 80s babies, when we got to that certain age, I don't know about kids now, but 80s babies definitely remember that when they started showing movies and TV shows and stuff like that about sex, it would be this point where they'd be like, hold on, let me put on a condom. They enforced that to us for a minute, a couple of years. It was a reinforcement of, do you have a condom? Can I get a condom? I need a condom. And it was actually on TV shows or movies or whatever they were about to do. No glove, no love. You don't hear that anymore in movies and TVs. They just go straight to doing it. Just go straight to doing it. Don't nobody stop and put on a condom now. Defending the new curriculum is a spokesperson for the Florida Department of Education. They emphasize the importance of abstinence-focused education, stating a state government should not be emphasizing or encouraging sexual activity among children or minors, and this therefore right to emphasize abstinence. Okay, sexual education is not enforcing or even coercing kids into having sex. It's letting them know that when you have sex, you need to be safe. Y'all, you do understand that the people in Florida don't stay in Florida. They migrate out. So all these folks in Florida with HIV and all these folks in Florida that don't know nothing about sexual repercussions, that need to be it. All these people that don't know about sexual reproduction health and their dumb asses, and I'm saying it like that on purpose, are going out into the world and they are having children. And this will be a new generation of people. America is going to be a cesspool. America is going to be a cesspool. You're talking about we don't want to teach our kids about sex education, but you bring Sexy Red to the high school to perform. I'll wait because I must be the only dumbass that see A plus B equals C. Y'all never learned the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And I just see all of this happening. I see all of this. The new law requires schools to promote abstinence outside of marriage as the expected standard. Not when Drake's singing a song about truffle butter. Not when you got Love Island on TV. Nothing else in these kids' world is showing that outside of marriage, you are supposed to be abstinent. Tell me any place else other than these stupid ass laws where people are showing that outside of marriage, you should not be having sex. Lucy and Desi was married and didn't even sleep in the same bed. I'll wait. However, some Florida school districts have chosen not to teach sex education at all for the 2023-2024 academic year, as the Department of Education has yet to review materials submitted for approval. Others, like Broward County, plan to comply by focusing on abstinence, while Orange County intends to use pre-approved textbooks that omit any mention of contraception instead of promoting group dating as a method of avoiding sexual activity. Y'all remember in the 90s and early 2000s when it was that thing going around where they was like, if you have sex in the butt, you still a virgin? I don't know if y'all heard that growing up, but I remember, folks was trying to convince you, you know what I'm saying? If you do the brown round, then if you let me put it in your chocolate star, you still technically a virgin. But what about the STDs? Or you don't have to wear a condom if you put it in the butt because guess what? You can't get pregnant back there. but you still can get an STD. Not to mention, some of y'all kids got thrush and yeast infections in the back of their throat because they don't know nothing about a dental dam. I'm just saying, this is so stupid. Right. We used to see Trojan Man commercials. I don't think they even show Trojan Man commercials anymore. You don't want to do the banana and the condom trick? You don't want to show nobody how this works? That you got to pull it all the way down and pinch the tip because you need something for it to collect in. Because if you pull that bitch all the way down too bad, it gonna pop. Or what do you do? What do you do if it disappears up inside of you? Shit. Come on now. These girls don't know how they body work, where they fallopian tubes are, how your ovaries connect to your fallopian tubes, and what your uterus is, and how that works. That's all a part of sex education. Where does the baby go? How do you know when you're menstruating or when you're ovulating? Like, all of this is part of sex education. Concerns over public health. I'm sorry, wrong sentence. Critics argue that Florida's emphasis on abstinence is not supported by research. A 2007 study found that abstinence-only education programs did not lead to a significant decrease in sexual activity among teens. Other studies show that states with abstinence-focused curricula have higher rates of teen pregnancy and STIs, while comprehensive sex education, now banned in Florida, has been linked to lower rates of these outcomes. Recent data underscores these concerns. Florida teen pregnancy rate has decreased over the past decade, with 2022 rate standing at 13.1 per 1,000, placing the state in the middle of the national spectrum. However, STI rates among teens continue to rise. In 2023, the state recorded 7,263 cases of gonorrhea, 26,986 cases of chlamydia among teens. This is the age of 13 to 18 to 19. That's teenager, right? So between 13 and 19, there were 26,000 cases of chlamydia. Now, y'all do know that you can have chlamydia and not have any symptoms, right? Chlamydia is one of those things that it can present as asymptomatic. Do you know what asymptomatic is? Probably not, because you probably didn't go to health class. There were also 543 cases of syphilis, the highest figures since 2016. Additionally, new restrictions disproportionately affect the LGBTQ students by excluding LGBTQ identities from the curriculum. The policy undermines their representation and mental health. Research also shows that LGBTQ plus youth who already face high levels of harassment and mental health challenges report worsening mental health due to bans on discussions of their identities in school. As these changes take effect, concerns are growing that the state's public health outcomes may deteriorate, potentially reversing progress made in reducing teen pregnancies and curbing the spread of STIs. Y'all, I'm going to tell you something right now. As an adult, or as an adult with a teenager, these should all be paying attention to this, okay? If you are not protecting yourself, you are putting yourself in harm's way. If you have multiple sex partners and you are having sex with multiple people without any sort of protection, you are putting yourself at risk. If you have a sex aged child, okay? You need to be talking to them about sex. I don't care if it's embarrassing. I don't care if it's uncomfortable. Guess what? You signed up to be a parent, and there are going to be some uncomfortable, embarrassing ass shit that you're going to have to do with them. That's part of being a parent. That is what you signed up for. Teach your boys that no means no. That if she is drugged, if she is under the influence of alcohol, if she is passed out, she can't consent. Florida, this ain't the way to go. This ain't the way to go, Florida. This ain't the way to go. And if you in Texas, I already told you, y'all having ballooning rates. And Atlanta, let me tell you something. They got skunk dick out here, y'all. Y'all need to be careful. And it's not just about what you putting inside of you. It's about what you touching on too. You can get other shit. They got a whole new set of ringworm going around. And it's an STD. Folks is getting ringworm on their thing. Could you imagine? What? They not washing. They not washing. Okay? Y'all out here, and then you got these adults that's having sex with children, and you passing stuff on to the kid. It's all around clusterfuck. I'm telling you, this ain't the time to stop educating. Sunshine for president 2055 or whenever that is, because I got a comprehensive plan of shit I'm gonna fix. The fact that it's still people that's getting paid $7.25 an hour is a problem, but that's not on the sexual the sex ed conversation. But Sunshine for President 2050, I fix this sex education nationwide. I promise you, I fix this. The way we would have commercials, and we gonna show you some shit. That's how you prevent it right there. I'm telling you, go tell your kid, or if you've never looked it up, go look up cauliflower dick, cauliflower penis, cauliflower like the fruit. I mean, like the vegetable, cauliflower, and that's another thing. I hate the fact that y'all can't say anatomy parts. When women be like, "Oh, it's my pocketbook." No, it's a vagina. Because guess what? What I don't want is my daughter going to the teacher and saying, "Oh, Johnny touched my pocketbook." Well, put it behind your seat and stop leaving it out. No, but if my daughter comes up and it's like, we sitting in the back of the bus and Johnny touched my vagina, everybody's gonna pay attention. Now we got an issue. And if y'all think I'm being facetious or I'm going too far, I can't tell you what happened on the back of that school bus, but I can tell you. You welcome. Cause what? Oh, wow, we got conversations in here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Herbal Trucker said, "I think my sex teacher was trying to scare us. She had me believing that you can get pregnant off the toilet." That was back in 1987. Ma'am, my mama had me believing you could get pregnant from kissing little boys. What? My mom had no problems talking to us about sex. As a matter of fact, when I turned 18, my mom took me, it's still open, the sex shop on Fulton Industrial right next to the Wendy's. When I turned 18, my mom took me in there and we had a discussion about everything in that store. Everything. She walked me through that store and we had conversations. And she told me everything I needed to know. Sex has never been a taboo in my household. Never. No. We just don't talk about the intimate part of sex. We talk about it in a clinical sense. If you have sex, you can get pregnant because that's what it's for. Yes, the byproduct is it feels so good. Make me feel good, daddy. Make me feel good. Yeah, I get that. But what are you doing? You are procreating. You're trying to create a baby. So for all those folks who be like, "Oh, the very first time I had sex, I got pregnant." Probably because you didn't know how your body worked. Probably because you didn't know what the fuck you were doing. Nobody had a conversation with you. And this is when I start believing that conspiracy of, oh, they're trying to do stuff so that they can increase the population. Yeah, I believe it. Taking sex education at the school, that would convince me that y'all are trying to increase the population. Because what's going to happen is we're going to have a balloon of pregnant teenagers again because they don't realize how they fucking body work. Oh. Let's see. Herbal Trucker said we used to believe jumping up and down and the man juice would fall out. Okay, I've had kids tell, because I used to be an Eastern Star a long time ago, and I was trying to put together a program where we could have these conversations with kids, right, back in the day, when I was traveling. And I did a lot of research when it came to STDs, and not just that, I also did beliefs, right? So I would do surveys with teenagers and ask them, what is something that you believe about sex? I'm telling you, our children are fucking stupid. Okay. I had one girl tell me that if you take a Coke bottle, like a bottle of Coke, and shake it up and stick it up your hoo-ha, stick it up your vagina, then that will clean it. Basically, it's like a spermicide. Yes. I had one of your little dumb sons tell me that you can make a condom using saran wrap and saran wrap and a rubber band. Yes, fellas, one of your dumbass sons is having sex with a girl and he don't have a condom, so he put a rubber band around his penis with a plastic bag. I had a little kid tell me that if you have sex in a pool, you won't get pregnant because of the chlorine. So I had to ask him, how does the chlorine work if the penis is already inside of the vagina? How does the chlorine help? Please explain. Kids are dumb, y'all. Kids are dumb. That's why we need to have sexual education, because kids are dumb and they have an imagination and they come up with dumb shit, and then they tell other kids dumb shit and try to convince them. And this is what they're using. This is the information that they're passing on. Could you imagine how that young boy's penis had to feel after taking a rubber band from around his thing? And then whose daughter about to let you put a plastic baggie up her? What? Straight from the boot said, I heard someone say you just have to pee after sex and wipe it off and it makes sure you don't get pregnant. They also said that semen is good for skin and many women use it as a mask. I'm not sure how true that is. Okay, so wait a minute. First of all, it has proteins in it, and you just got to let it like dry first and then wash it off with a hot rag. Don't tell nobody I told y'all that, but you can get some real clear skin. You know, if it's the right kind. Now, if he eating meat and, he drinking, smoking fucking Newports and eating hot tamales, maybe not, but I'm just saying. I said it, skunk dick. Damn. You don't know what skunk dick is? You got these dudes walking around and they uncircumcised, and so they don't know how to properly clean it, and it stank. But it got this little cheesy stuff coming out of it. And I call it skunk dick. Straight from the boot says, when you're having sex with someone, you're having sex with everybody that they slept with too. You don't know what their partners have and what are being passed to you. And at this point, now kids are having sex all together. These kids, threesomes ain't taboo no more. Threesomes ain't taboo no more. Again, look at what they're watching. The stuff that they're watching is making it so that it's not taboo.
let me get through this because hold on. Let me go through these last comments. Okay. Let's see. Yes, ringworm, friend. Look it up. And these TV shows, they just jump straight into it and nobody took a shower before. I'm not even gonna get on that. Y'all women out here, these men, they nasty. They don't shower. They've been on the block for 29 hours. They got on the same fucking drawers that they had on last week. They just turning them inside out. And then the first thing you want to let them do is get inside you and they ain't showered. Come on, women. This is why you have pH balance issues. Or your man is a mechanic, been working on cars all day and rolling blunts, got all kind of shit up underneath his nails. And he just come in there and touching on you, ain't wash his hands, used a lick of sanitizer or nothing. We need sex education classes. Killer Nation said, during my school days, the teachers were old enough to be grandparents. Mostly female teachers were embarrassed to teach us life orientation, where modules and chapters we skipped and it affected us. Yeah, we were told kids come from the helicopter or they buy them. You know what? I can't even talk shit because for a long time, our people were told that kids came from a stork. Or if you ate a watermelon seed, you get pregnant. So, the dumb shit that we tell our children, you know what I'm saying? We got to stop that. Real talk. My mom taught me that if I'm on a date and a boy tries something, not only to say no, but how to change my thoughts to keep from being aroused. And yes, it worked. I would say what I was thinking out loud and it changed everything. My ass be talking about polar bears and shit, a total turn off. Or fart. Start farting and burping and everything else. Just be the most disgusting person you can think of. Yep. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. It's crazy. So, speaking of sex-fueled positions and situations, a New York City COVID cessar, I love that word. I just like the way I said cessar, was fired after admitting to a drug-fueled sex party during the pandemic. Dr. Jay Varma, he's a doctor. Dr. Jay Varma, former senior health advisor to then Mayor Bill de Blasio, during the COVID-19 pandemic, has been terminated from his role at a pharmaceutical firm after admitting to hosting sex and drug-filled parties at the height of the pandemic. Varma, who had played a critical role in managing New York City's COVID-19 response, was removed from his position as executive vice president and chief medical officer. What is that word? Hold on, wait a minute. And chief medical officer of, it's not a word. It's an acronym of the SIGA Technologies on September 23rd, 2024. The termination comes in the wake of a secretly recorded conversation where Varma revealed his involvement in these illicit gatherings, which also included attending a crowded underground rave on Wall Street during the height of the lockdowns. According to the conversation, Varma and his wife were active participants in these events, which took place at a time when public health guidelines were urging social distancing and other preventative measures. In a filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SIGA Technologies stated the board of directors of SIGA Technologies terminated Dr. Jay Varma effective immediately, other than for cause from his position as executive vice president of chief medical officer of the company. Varma was also removed from his position on the company's board of directors effective immediately. The scandal has shocked many, given Varma's prominent role in guiding New York City's pandemic policies. While serving as the city's COVID Cesar, he has been seen as a key figure in implementing strategies to contain the virus and protect public health. His actions, now revealed, stand in stark contrast to the guidelines he helped to promote during one of the nation's most challenging public health crises. The revelations not only tarnish Varma's legacy as a public health official, but also raise questions about the ethical conduct of high-ranking public health figures during the pandemic. With his dismissal from SIGA Technologies, Varma's professional future remains uncertain. Look, as long as Fauci ain't found that he was at face down, ass up, if y'all find out that Fauci was out there doing shit too, it's over. It's over. We will never listen to y'all again. I'm telling you, we'll never listen to y'all again. Okay, so Hotspot is saying that it's good that Florida cut sex ed classes. I'm sick of the LGBT community. I'm sorry, but I'm black, and this is not our people. We're out of our minds, all because of a global depopulation agenda. And I hope you heard the first part of what I said, because I absolutely positively disagree with what you're saying. I believe that sex education, removing sex education is definitely a health hazard to everybody involved, the whole nation, not even just the nation. It could become an epidemic. People don't stay where they're from. They move, they go other places, and they teach other people. They reiterate this stupid shit that they believe because they haven't learned education. I started that conversation off by saying, I'm not talking about sex education should be about who you love and how you love. Go off and learn that shit on your own. But you definitely need to know how your body works. You need to understand what a communicable disease is, how you pass it on, and you need to know how to recognize that something is wrong with your body and what you need to do. You need to know how your body works and how the other people's bodies work too. So, yes, I do believe in sex education, and I don't believe that it's good that Florida took that out. I think that's stupid as shit. And with that, we go into a commercial break, and I'm going to play a song. Florida, this song is dedicated to you. And DeSantis, I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
Da 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 da. You get on my damn nerves. My patience running thin. This ain't even anger. Bitch, you make me anxious. This is barely about us. You got problems in your mind, and you keep making big threats, and we don't see eye to eye. You spend half your life with dilated pupils. I don't think you're nice, and you treat me kinda cruel. All your moves is crazy, you compromise my safety. All your friends are shady, they tried to warn me vaguely. You patronize me daily, you never call me baby or treat me like a lady. And mainly, quite frankly, you get on my damn nerves. My patience wearing thin, and this ain't even anger. Bitch, you make me anxious. This is barely about us. You got problems in your mind, and you keep making big threats, and we don't see eye to eye at your big ribate. You should have a grip on that reckless rate, and I should take a hint, cause my resting state shouldn't be delusion. I should contemplate how we got to this conclusion. Well, we used to have something so simple, so sweet. You had me brush and sweat me off of my fleet. We used to have this shit all down to a science. Now are we sharing this? Imagine if we stood our ground. I wish that we could work this out. Just kidding. You get on my damn nerves. My
Florida. All right, we're back. I kind of had a lot to say during those last two ones, so we got to kind of, speed through these next ones. But it's okay because this is all just letting y'all know some dope stuff that's going on. Sha'Carri Richardson's former high school honors the sprinter by naming a track after her. Olympic sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson has received a special honor from her alma mater, Carter High School in Dallas, Texas. The school recently announced that it is naming its track after the star athlete who first began her career on that very track. The dedication comes as a tribute to Richardson's accomplishments on the global stage and her inspiring journey from her high school standout to international track sensation. Richardson, known for her blazing speed and charismatic presence, took to social media to express her gratitude, stating, "I started my career on this track, and now it has my name. This is a full circle moment for me." The newly named Sha'Carri Richardson track will serve as a lasting reminder of her legacy at the school and a source of inspiration for future generations of student athletes. The 23-year-old sprinter first gained national attention during her high school years, setting records and quickly becoming one of the fastest runners in the country. After competing for Louisiana State University, Richardson burst onto the professional track and field scene, becoming a household name ahead of the 2021 Tokyo Olympics. Despite facing challenges, including a suspension that kept her out of the Olympics, Richardson has continued to rise, recently winning the 100-meter title at the 2023 World Athletic Championships. The dedication of the track at Carter High School not only recognizes Richardson's achievements, but also celebrates her perseverance and resilience. As she continues her career, the sprinter's hometown honors stands as a testament to the impact she has made both on and off the track. Congratulations, Sha'Carri. This next one, I think this is a good one too. As much as y'all don't like California or as much as y'all feel some way about California, I think California gets it right sometimes. I really do. Liberal states, they do things that other people just don't jump on right away, but need to. And this is one of them. California passes new laws to protect child social media influencers from financial exploitation. In a move aimed to protecting young social media influencers, California Governor Gavin Newsom signed two groundbreaking measures into law on Thursday. The new laws require parents who profit from content featuring their children to set aside a portion of the earnings for minors involved. Hold on. Ooh, ow, my camera. You guys can't see me. Let's fix that. I don't know why that does that now. It just cuts out. All right, there we go. The legislation, which received broad bipartisan support, is designed to safeguard children from financial exploitation in the rapidly growing industry of family vlogging and online influencer content. California, which led the nation nearly 80 years ago in creating protections for child performers in Hollywood, is once again at the forefront of child labor laws. Governor Newsom noted that while existing regulations cover child actors in traditional media like television and movies, they did not extend to children appearing on social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. As family vlogs and child influencers have become lucrative, there was a growing need for updated protections. Much has changed since Hollywood's early days, but our focus is on protecting kids from exploitation remains the same, Newsom said. In old Hollywood, child actors were exploited. In 2024, it's now child influencers. Today, that modern exploitation ends through two new laws protecting young influencers. The rise of family blogs, where families share intimate details of their children's lives from first steps to major milestones, has turned many children into internet stars. These vlogs can bring in tens of thousands of dollars through brand deals and ad revenue. But until now, there have been few regulations governing how these earnings were handled. Experts have warned of the potential harm to children who have often little to say in the content shared and may face long-term consequences from the exposure. Under new California laws, parents and guardians who monetize their children's online presence will be required to set up a trust fund, ensuring a percentage of those earnings are allocated to the child. The laws apply to children under the age of 18 and establish guidelines for tracking the child's involvement in content creation. This includes keeping records of how much money is generated from their appearances and how often they are featured in monetized posts. Earnings from content that garners at least 10 cents per view will be subject to these regulations, and children will have the right to sue their parents if the funds are not properly allocated. California follows Illinois, which passed the first law of its kind in the U.S. earlier this year. While the Illinois law applies to children under 16, California measures broadened the scope to include all minors under 18, offering stronger protection for young influencers. The new laws are seen as a significant step in addressing a unique challenge presented by the growing sharehood industry, where parents profit from sharing their child's life with millions of online viewers. As this industry continues to expand, California laws are likely to serve as a model for other states seeking to protect young internet stars from financial exploitation. I think this is a damn good thing. It's a damn good thing. You had kids like Gary Coleman, his parents stole all his money. Macaulay Culkin's parents stole all his money. Like, it's a lot of people out there who will tell you Disney, them po Disney kids, a lot of their parents stole all of their money. Like, I'm okay with this. I'm definitely okay with this because y'all got these kids up in here doing get dressed with me's and wake up with me's. You got that little cute little girl, she a rapper. She be doing all them videos and stuff like that. What's her name? Little Van. Make sure that girl get that money. You know, these kids out here working hard. They doing a real job. And you got control of their money and telling them stuff like, we got bills to pay, or I got to pay for this, that, and the third. Then when they want their money, it's only 10 cents left. No. I'm okay with that. And this, again, good ass law need to be nationwide. Because all of y'all is bumping and sliding in y'all videos right now. All of y'all is terrorizing Walmarts and shit like that. Y'all definitely need to make sure them kids get something from it. And that's on gang. Like Lele, that's another one. Lele, I hope her parents is doing right. I hope they doing right by them. Because how the kids supposed to know? They got too much trust in their parents. Not for any other reason than they supposed to. Why would I not believe that you were putting this aside, putting money to the side for me? You know what I mean? Everybody don't have a Usher Raymond momager. That woman took care of that boy, made sure he was gonna be okay. You know, not everybody have damn, what is his name? Oh, I just can't wait to be king. I see his face and everything. And I can't think of his name to save my life. But his mom was smart as hell. Because she said, nah, y'all ain't going to give my son $2,000 or $20,000 to be in this movie. Nah, we want royalties. That man's still getting paid from no one say be here. No one say be there. Like, what? Speaking of getting your kids some money, rapper T.I. and wife Tiny were awarded $71 million over that OMG Dolls lawsuit. They got paid. Rapper T.I. and his wife, singer-songwriter Tamika Tiny Harris, have been awarded $71 million by a jury in a lawsuit against the toy company MGA Entertainment. The couple accused MGA of violating their intellectual property rights of their teen pop group, the OMG Girls, with the company's popular LOL Surprise dolls. The jury ruled in favor of T.I. and Tiny, awarding them $17.8 million in actual damages and an additional $53.6 million in punitive damages, bitch. What? Ooh. They made a grip. Like I said, celebrities don't become billionaires and millionaires. Like, they don't get their real money off of what they doing. They get their real money off of suing people. The verdict reached after a 3-week trial in federal court in Santa Ana, California, marked the conclusion of a legal battle that has spanned multiple years. This was the third attempt by the couple to sue MGA following a mistrial in January 2023 and a previous victory for MGA. However, the U.S. Supreme Court ruling in June of 2023 paved the way for the retrial, emphasizing that consumer confusion over product similarity should hold more significance in intellectual property infringement cases. The jury found that 7 dolls from MGA's collection copied the likeness and trade dress of the OMG Girls, who were formed by Tiny in 2009 and featured her daughter, Zionique Star Pullins, as a member. While not all of the dolls were deemed infringing, those that resembled the Atlanta-based group's distinctive style. Some of the dolls were also found to have the likeness of other artists, including Beyonce and Lady Gaga. During the trial, T.I. and Tiny's legal team presented social media posts from consumers who mistakenly believed that the dolls were inspired by the OMG Girls. The couple's attorney, John Creville, urged the jury to impose significant punitive damages to send a strong message to MGA. After the verdict, Creville praised the jury for standing up to MGA's bullying and misrepresentations. Although the OMG Girls disbanded years ago, the group's members have reunited and recently released a new single. The trio attended the trial and testified along with Tiny and T.I., who alleged that MGA's dolls copied their appearance from specific public events. The ruling marks a significant win for the couple in their fight to protect their intellectual property and the legacy of the OMG Girls. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Bratz dolls, OMG dolls, all of them, they weren't allowed in my house. All of them was hoe dolls in my eyes. All of them dolls looked like they had on hoe clothes to me. They really did. Again, we don't want to teach sexual education to our kids, but we want to promote sexual sex to our children. Those dolls are naked. Those dolls be naked as hell with fishnets on and black lipstick. They look like hoe dolls. And then the bodies. Have you ever seen the Bratz dolls' bodies? Ain't no regular person's body look like that. And we learned from Barbie and Mattel that the way these dolls' bodies has an effect on these children's mind. So why the hell would you make these dolls with these weird ass body shapes that no woman could have? Like weird little small ass stomachs, big thighs. It just didn't make sense. And then even the baby, some of the dolls carried babies, and the babies looked like hoes. It was just hoes all around. It was just enforcing hoeship, and I just didn't like any part of it. I didn't want my kid to have any part of that. Any part of it. Don't buy my doll them hoe dolls. They'll disappear around the house real fast. But Tiny and T.I. just came up. They just made themselves some good ass money. 71 million and then 50 something in punitive. God dang. They about to start throwing some nasty parties. My bad. Y'all, that's all I got for y'all today. We got to get off. I done ran over my time for real. But I know you enjoyed the show. If you started at the end of the show, you need to go back because we had some really good motivation this morning. But don't worry about it. You will be seeing it come across my feeds. If you know, it's Monday. We got great shows planned for you today. Up next is the BBL Nurse. After that, we have the Goat Shop. And then later on in the day, we have Nana Lane with Faith 3T. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to the Hits 92.3 platform. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But before I go, I'm going to play you a little bit of music. And I absolutely positively love you. I will not be on air the rest of this week, y'all. I will be back on Monday, hopefully. But I've got some things going on this week and I can't come in. So I'm actually going to pretend like this is a little mini vacation. I'm lying. Y'all know I'm gonna be at home on my computer getting shit done. I've been working on my note card. I got a whole list of shit that I'm gonna get done. But y'all make sure y'all tune in to the other shows on Hits and show them some love, even though I'm not here. Y'all make sure y'all still tune in to them and show them some love. All right. Love y'all. See y'all later. And let's see. Does anybody want to give me a quick Anybody want to give me a quick request? You got seconds. Come on, throw it out there. Which I want to hear. Which you want to hear? Ooh, I think I got one. Nope, that wasn't one. One more chance. Anybody want to? Okay, here's Rabbi with Weekend Lover because it was stuck in my head this weekend. Here we go.
Every day is a new choice. We make our beds and we lie in them. Who do you want to lay down with? Choose wisely.
Met you on Friday, picked you up on Saturday. Sunday night you calling me over and over and over again, telling me that you're ready to rock me steady, rock steady. I got you so addicted, I should've never let you taste my love, my love. Damn right I wanna see you again, but I'm not ready for no love affair. Still you ask me what is happening, when I told you that my heart wasn't there. I handle business on the weekday, but you can have me on the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you wanna be my weekend lover, it's gonna be hard to leave. Take it from me, from me, from me. Take it from me, from me, from me. If you wanna be my weekend lover, it's gonna be hard to leave. Take it from me, from me, from me. Gonna be hard. Take it from me, from me, from me. Oh. Damn right I wanna see you again, but I'm not ready for no love affair. And still you ask me what is happening, when I told you that my heart wasn't there. I handle business on the weekday, but you can have me on the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you wanna be my weekend lover, it's gonna be hard to wait. Take it from me, baby. Take it from me, baby. If you wanna be my weekend lover, it's gonna be hard to leave. Don't wanna leave me alone. From me, from me. Take it from me, from me, from me. Oh.
All right now, we gotta go. That's the end of the show, but you already know. Don't do nothing I would do, and if you do, take pictures.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear.